I'm going dumb. I'm trying to live it and stunt. Get anything that I want, whenever I want. It's okay to be broke. It's not okay to be a bum.
Hey everyone, welcome to The Spot Real Talk. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Ron.
We had the distinct pleasure today to speak with Adrian Holmes, Bel-Air actor who played his Uncle Phil.
Yeah, we had some very interesting questions for him. We learned a lot, but there's a lot more to learn, so stay tuned. Good afternoon, Adrian. I'm Ron Johnson with The Spot Real Talk.
And I'm Tiffany with The Spot Real Talk. How are you?
Good, fantastic. Nice to meet you both again.
I like to kick off if you don't. I like to kick off if you don't mind, because Phil is a very highly educated young man. I believe Princeton. Is that correct? And I guess Harvard. Yes, that's correct. Harvard. My question though is, why would he put himself and his family in such huge amount of danger in dealing with Jeffrey?
Well, here's the thing. Good question. But, Phil is not one to put his family in these situations.
Right.
It just kind of happened. You know what I mean? It was something that, Jeffrey, his backstory, his history caught up to him. And so, he had to now pivot to protect Jeffrey. And he said no to Jeffrey initially.
Yeah.
But when they threatened his family and they pushed the button that, they crossed the line. And that's something you don't do with Phil is threaten his family. He'll do anything and everything and anything to protect his family. So he has been put between a rock and a hard place. And so now he has to do this money laundering thing. And he's trying to do it as best as he can so that he doesn't come back to bite him in the butt. So obviously, it's a very, very delicate situation he's in, but he's hoping that he can execute it in a way that keeps his family safe, keeps him out of jail, and it's a win-win. And we can take down the bad guys. So we'll see in the coming. Have you seen the whole season yet, or are you still watching?
We're still working our way through it.
We're working our way through it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I wanted to piggyback on Ron's question because the situation with Jazz, I was surprised to see Uncle Phil go back to Jazz with the money laundering thing after last season. And I just wanted to know, is that an act of desperation, or does Phil view it as, hey, I'm helping Jazz too because Jazz needs an infusion of cash?
Well, yeah, he does need an infusion of cash, but it's also it is an act of desperation. He's very his back's against the wall, and he's just trying to think of anyone that he can really go to. And I think that he sees that he can make this work in his mind. It's something that will be able to stay under the cover, under the rug, and he'll be able to execute it, and it'll be a win-win for both of them. So we'll see what happens. It's really, really, really well done. I love how this all goes down, but yeah, I think Phil just did it from act of desperation, and he didn't know anyone else or have anywhere else he could turn in that moment.
Well, again, I'm going to give Phil a lot of credit. I love your acting. I love Uncle Phil, man. And,
thank you, sir.
And
thank you. I do too.
And I know that he must have an exit plan since the feds are on his tail. Yeah. Can you elaborate or give us any kind of inkling on what Uncle Phil might be thinking?
Well, yeah, he definitely has a strategy in place. I cannot say anything because I can't give away any spoilers.
Of course.
But all I can say is that Philip Banks is a very intelligent man. As you said, he doesn't do anything without putting in some thought first. He thinks, or he plays chess. He's very good at chess. He thinks first before he moves.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, he's a smart guy. So it'll be really interesting to see how he gets out of this sticky situation. But it was a lot of fun to play. I love that the stakes were so high this season.
Yes.
It was so intense, and you know, there's so much emotion. You know, he's dealing with the money laundering, but he's also dealing with his wife pregnant that, you know, she kept from him
Yes.
for a little bit. You know, he found out through the whole, you know, with Ashley, you know, pushing, you know, we had our group meeting, and I thought her news was painting this mural, you know, for, you know, not realizing that, oh, there was more to it. So yeah, that definitely was a bit of a sucker punch, but you know, that's such as life, you know, and you know, we in this together. We're ride or dies, and you know, and I think that what Phil really wants right now is to just have peace of mind. I think that, you know, for so many seasons he's been carrying so much weight and being the anchor and being that pillar for the family, and he's all business and building. Now he just wants to just let go and let God, you know, just wants to just be at peace and sit by a lake with a fishing rod and just you know, enjoying the finer things in life, not having to be stressed out about this, that, and the other, you know. So I think that's the direction that he's going in. If there was a season 5, I think that's where you'd see him, you know, a little cabin by the lake, and just, you know, you're out in Barbados in the Caribbean or somewhere, just relaxing, you know. Yeah.
Excellent.
But yeah, it was great to experience playing this.
This season is great so far, and you guys are going out with a bang. And I know we have to wrap up, but I just wanted to say that I'm happy to see that you're working with your lovely wife, and she's playing Dom and things. I wanted to know how that was on the set.
That
we
was
had
amazing.
the opportunity to interview her. She's lovely.
Yeah. This was the first rodeo together. It was the first time we got to share the screen. You know, she's such a professional. She's so talented, and she really helps me to be better. You know, and I think we're fortunate that, you know, we can do that for each other. You know, we have so much respect and love for each other, and so to get to, you know, be on a show that was the greatest gift of my professional career, and get to, you know, go out together on it, it was so just perfect. I mean, it's all God, you know, God's plan, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun working together, you know, because we do self-tapes at home, and sometimes it's not always, you know, easy, you know, as we're very particular in the way we like to do things, as every couple is, you know. Everybody's unique and can be challenging, but so we thought, oh God, is it going to be tough on set? But literally, you know, it was just like boom, smooth. We just fell into what we had to do to our characters, and we locked in, and we just played, and we had a great time.
Okay, we'll have to wrap up. I really appreciate you, Adrian, for sharing with us. And I have to say, this is my most favorite season so far. So congratulations, and thank you guys, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great
Happy
day.
Holidays.
Great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. We'll see you down the road.
Definitely.
Bye-bye.
Yes.
Bye-bye.